Who is it?
Hey,
Vinny!
dude, are you there?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up, my
I'm here,
brother?
man.
How are you,
Dude, I
man?
don't have a scary story, man.
I'm gonna have pretty much a heart attack. I'm like having a heart attack, but I can't scream or anything. Basically, laying on the floor, panicking.
Oh!
No, you weren't. You weren't.
Oh!
You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll come
grandpa.
after your ass and cut you up into little bitty bits.
Facebook page down because people said Richie from Boston's gay. He's gay. I'm gay. I'm a gay man.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, you can prosecute me for that if you'd like.
No, it's not why I'm doing that. I'm just saying there's a lot
But
of...
that is what you did.
Bigelow started buying websites, including one in British Columbia, Canada. So all of a sudden, this kind of triggered Brian Vike.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report for you. We've got a few UFO videos that we want to share with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Blake Cousins, along with Orlando Smith and Brent Cousins, we're going to be going over incredible imagery.
Third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
Ten, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
All right. Welcome to Goof on Everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is January the 8th. Friday. The beginning of the greatest weekend on Earth. Football playoffs start. That's right, tomorrow. Yeah, I'm a little giddy. I'm a little giddy. I can get giddy. So I'm a little giddy. I'm a little happy. I think I've got some eggs stuck in my teeth. I just had a dinner, about 5 eggs. It's pretty good. Nope, no toast, nothing. I'm on a strict diet. It's unbelievable. I'm starving. I am going to turn this into something that should be, well, not this. I want to welcome everybody to the show. Welcome everybody to the show. See? So tonight, what do we got? We got nothing, but in the last 5 minutes, I came up with, the 37th parallel is extraterrestrial highway. Do you know about the 37th parallel? What is it? No, it's not that. Linda, stop it. Oh, come on. Where are they? Oh, we got to get new pictures. Get out of there. All right. No. Why are these popping up? They shouldn't be. Here it is. So, let me get the show set up because we got a dinger for tonight. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Got Bigfoot. Yep. Somebody sent me some Bigfoot. DJ. I'm going to play it. I don't know who the guy is, but if you sent it, I'm sure it's going to be okay for me to play. So we'll play a little bit of that. Just just do it the right way, you know, since I don't know the guy. But DJ sent that to me. I thought I was getting other Bigfoot. Maybe I will for tomorrow. I think he's coming out of the closet. Out of the cave? Out of the cave. Bigfoot's coming out of the cave closet. Yeah. Yeah. There have been sightings of Bigfoot with braids, painted fingernails, and a pedicure. Bigfoot had a pedicure. They seen him at, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Big Shoe? S-H-U-Y? Shoe? Big Shoe? I don't know. Anyway, it's great. You can't hide anymore, Rebecca Turner. You're right. Roll call, everybody. Blue Chicken's in the house. How do you do? Did you fly here? Lisa Marie, good to see you. You looking good. Corin's the booking guy. What do you say? CTBG, how you doing? DJ, so nice. Lori Oliphant, welcome back. Fred France, I got your emails. I'm getting back to you tonight. Philip Blair, and welcome to the show. How you doing, PB? United States, other legal issues. Now there's a name wow. What is wrong with the United States of Numerica? Dark Hour, Space Paranormal. How you doing, DHP? Michael Rozier. Hey, Red Panda. Huh? How's my other half of brain doing? IR Film, good to see ya. More rolling in. Steve Grilly, welcome to the show. You came right through the front door. You're one of the first ones here tonight. Den Bub. What's up, DB Bub? I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Den Bub, the background is bringing me back to my Miami Vice days. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. You got that right. You know, I never watched one episode of Miami Vice. Never. It's not my, what do they call that? Not my gig, not my jig. It's not the cut of my rug. Mary Hall. Hey, Mary Hall. We just showcased your videos on Third Phase. And I don't want to take away from the video, you know, and not have the extra 20 to 30 views by showing it. So I'm going to show it right now. As soon as I'm done with roll call. Calm down. Yeah, we got something. Where is it? Where is it? Where's your video? Huh? Ah, there it is. It's only a few minutes. I just made it. I made this because Mary sent this over. It's beautiful. I'm going to play it in a minute. Who else is here? Bigfoot Michigan Rob. What do you say, BMR? Welcome to the show. Sandra Heath, long time no seesaw. How you doing? Mike Johnson's here. Yep. I for Corn's the booking guy. And nobody. Okay, I knew it would be a slow night. Don't ask me why. JP Bassignor, welcome. Nathan Allen, Nathan Itzky, Nathan Hot Dogs. How you doing? Coral Ann in the TV show. Is she out? She's out. She's out of the TV set because she got a wrench. And she turned the what do you call bolts? She got out of them there tubes. Good to see you, Coral Ann. Yorkshire Ben's here. Mario Heat. Ma! Kevin DeVille, how you doing? All right, things are getting a little out of control. So to bring things back, I am going to play this 4-minute video from Mary Hall to you. Why not? We just premiered it 30 minutes ago, 38 minutes ago. It's already got almost 300 views. I'm taking away from the views by doing this. You know how much that means to me? Watch. Yeah! Nah, I'm just teasing. We're not going to show it. Nope, can't do it. I'm going to show it a different way. I'll show you how, you know, in the studio. Brett and Blake Cousins gave me the idea that I could play this and I can go back and forth and show you shit. It'll be kind of cool. I'm a little interested. A little bit. Welcome back, everybody. This is Rich Giordano for Third Phase. Got a great UFO report. This is unbelievable. Comes from Mary Hall. Hey! What are you doing that for, dude? God, what an idiot. And she checks out the ISS. This isn't good. This is stupid. This ain't gonna work. And finds
You know why?
awesome
I'll
stuff.
tell you why.
Because you need the bigger screen. These are dots we're talking about. You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? So what? I rethought it. I'm changing it. We're going back. Well, where's the thing? Come on, chat. Let's fast forward this. On the bottom. Right now, I'm just showing you the original footage. I'm going to let it play out. And you take a look. Oh, look at that bottom right. Look at this. What are they doing? We just showed you a video the other day of objects, of one object doing all that. This is insane. Look at all the UFOs cutting through the clouds. She doesn't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it. There's triangles here. Triangle. It's very strange video. These are clouds, not mountains. What? There's mountains there, yeah, but I think these are clouds over the mountains. Come on, everybody. Shake your hands. Thumbs up. Do whatever it is. Like and subscribe,
All right,
however the
now we're gonna
YouTubers talk.
Zoom in a little bit on this. And you're going to see, if you didn't see it there,
This is fantastic.
what is happening to
This
these
is
clouds.
unbelievable.
This is amazing.
No, it's
Why
amazing.
don't we go fast forward through the time hole? Here we go.
What? Whoa, whoa! Oh, that's not as fast. We can go faster. Come on, everybody.
All right. See the two dots coming up. Interesting. They're just hovering there. And then we're going to get to see something we have never seen before. Really, not from the ISS. We've seen this type of
Unbelievable.
wake in the clouds. They're actually creating a wake in the clouds.
Hey,
Look at all of these. There's 15. I'm going to blow it up again and show you here. This is amazing. I'll stop it here when we get to the wake behind it, like a boat on water. We just saw this the other night. Look at this. They're different directions. They all seem to be going that way, but there's a couple of them that are.
I swear. Does anybody have any idea on what this really could be, is what I was trying to say. What is it? Are these UFOs, or is this ice crystals we're seeing from space? I really have no idea. Really don't. What do you guys think? No? I know, I'm muted. Thank you. 20-second delay. It's over. I know! Ludicrous speed. I will go plaid. I've been plaid once, and I saw the ceiling fan stop moving. It wasn't off. It was on medium speed. It's pretty amazing stuff, you know what I mean?
Are off screen that are shooting a little left, more right.
I don't understand it. Do you know?
Amazing.
Does anybody know?
Absolutely amazing. I've never
Not
seen anything
ice,
like
right?
it.
I
That
mean,
means
that's
those
moving.
objects are there.
That's moving miles, not just like an inch. I mean, we're talking hundreds of miles. Do you understand? This is the first time. Nobody's ever seen this before. Like this, not multiple. Wait, like this. That wasn't my middle finger. It looked like my middle finger. Would you agree with that? Not ice, right? Nipple clamp. I can't believe I read that. You son of a
Now,
beep.
there's some triangles here.
Oh, this is
These
cool.
are a little bit
This is
harder to
really
believe,
cool.
but we've seen these before. Triangle shadows. You can see the...
They're hiding. I think they're hiding. I really, really do. I think, well, okay. So for a shadow to be there, you'd have to figure out where the sun is. So it's probably up in the sky somewhere, and you know what I mean? Or, hang with me for a second, my Goofonians. What if it's in there, and it's just displacing the clouds, but using them for cover, so you can't even see the cloak? Check it out.
points. 1, 2, 3. That's
One,
a triangle,
two,
folks.
three. Richie from Boston can't count that
for
high.
some reason, it looks like... I don't know. I don't know where it's at. There's other weird anomalies. There's another triangle coming up. I blew it up. That's why the writing is like that. 1, 2.
I think I'm not sure if I made a mistake here. I'm not sure if this is the triangle or if it comes all the way down. But then there's this ridge, and you see how it comes along the ridge? I just realized this. This comes to here. Okay, that's it. I made a mistake with the arrow. Can't fix it. I'm not going to, but this is where the arrow should be. This is just a mistake. I can't believe I did that. That's just being new.
2, 3 points.
Shh. Nobody knows.
This is unprecedented. This is...
Hello, Brian.
I mean, we've never seen anything like
Hello,
this
Angie
before.
Young.
There's 3 triangles, many little white objects creating a wake in the clouds.
All right.
This is unbelievable. There's a little one right there.
Yep, right here.
Amazing.
Pretty good stuff, Mary Hall. Thank you, and congratulations on a nice find, I gotta tell you. That one, this one, if this video doesn't get 10,000 views, there's something wrong with YouTube's. I'm just saying. I wipe my hands of that conversation. I don't want to keep talking about it. All right, let's move along, shall we? I'm so glad you guys came here tonight. You know, all day I've been waiting. All day. All right. I am really interested. I did not show this ever. But I'm going to play it, and I'm afraid to. I know I'll probably get a copyright thing, but I'm gonna repurpose it here. Let's do this. And you're just gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to see there. I changed it. Okay, Mick West is on this Cool Worlds show with this guy. I forget his name. You know how I was talking about the 3 videos, the gimbal, the Go Fast, and the other one? Well, the gimbal, I said, was probably a drone, most likely, or what Mick West. This is freaking amazing. I can't wait to play it, so I'm just going to play it.
I would say, as looking at it from the outside. So moving on to gimbal, which
we do that?
we seem to see something which looks like it's rotating. There's 2 blobs. You've talked about this in a few of your videos over on your channel, which I will make sure to link down below. But tell us, what do you think is going on with the gimbal video?
What I think is going on with the gimbal video is that it's actually the glare from the infrared, So the engines of a plane are very, very hot, and they show up in a heat-sensitive camera essentially as bright lights.
Of course.
Now, in this video, it's inverted, so hot is black. So it looks like a black object, and you've got the shape of the glare. Now, you're familiar with, in astronomy, you often see what looks like a cross over a star or a celestial object of some sort because of the diffraction effect. And this is actual, the aperture of the camera has an effect on what the glare looks like. And what's happening, I think, here is that you're getting essentially a flying saucer-shaped glare, which I've actually replicated with little cameras I have on my own. And it's because it's so bright, because the engine is so hot, it's obscuring the actual outline of the plane, which you might see in the infrared, which wouldn't be very hot anyway, so you wouldn't see very much of it. So all you're seeing is this glare of the engine. Now, where it gets confusing is where it seems to rotate.
Yeah.
And this is quite
Watch
a difficult thing to explain to people, but essentially it's kind of a limitation of the camera system that they have. They mount it in such a way that it can only rotate along its forward axis, and it can only do a kind of an up and down rotation around one horizontal axis. And to be able to track something, you actually need 3 axes of rotation.
Mhm.
So for it to go left to right when it's actually tilted down a bit, it actually ends up having to rotate the camera, and that rotation is internally corrected for.
Unbelievable.
Because they're doing an internal correction of the rotation, this means that the scene doesn't rotate, but anything that's an optical artifact within the camera does rotate. So the shape of the glare itself rotates.
Is that amazing or what? What makes me a little mad is that I didn't think of that, and I'm glad he did that. Tomorrow and the next day, I will show how he debunked 2 other things too. So I have to now. Does that prove that what we're looking at with the gimbal is this? Not 100%, because we'll never know. We'll never know. That they know that when they put the video out, we can never ever debunk it 100%. But I have to say, that's one of the best answers, best examples of what that looks like to me. I think that's what it is, and I think it's an aircraft. I was gonna say I think it's just one of our planes. He says it's further, miles away. And it's not as close as they're telling us, as they think it is even. And when it tried to track on it, it was too far to make a track. So it never tracked on. So you see it kind of glitching in and out when they switch cameras too. And every time they switch cameras, it looks like it's radar jamming. It looks like the object is jamming the radar when in fact they're just switching the camera and it has to try to re-lock. It's such a joke. What a lie. We've been lied to, duped, soured. Alien Addict said today, I was on his show with Must See Audio. Unbelievable time. 2 hours and somewhat minutes just flew by. Great meeting, Must See Audio, Lee. Great time. Great guy. I mean, we all got along. It was fun. But Alien Addict said, and I understand where he's coming from. He's like, it's not that I don't like UFOs, Rich. You know, I don't get excited. And I said, okay. Why? He's like, because every time I get excited about something, it always turns out to be nothing. I said, every time? And he said, yeah, I think so. And I'm like, it is every time. That's sad. So, in a way, I was joking when I said there won't be a show tonight. Why even bother? You know, all that stuff. I was like, I got nothing. Because really, well, what we're doing here is nothing. Don't say that, Rich. No, I'm not saying we're not doing something, but we're doing nothing. We're working, not, and hopefully we do get evidence, right? But we're not, some things we can't explain. I get it. It's very rare that we can't explain something. And what does that fall into, that 3% range? Well, I don't see why we should even talk anymore. It's like, why even bother, man? It's like somebody's just going to say you're wrong. Here's a debunk. You don't know what you're talking about. You were never there. You don't have any proof. Well, I was watching this thing on Netflix, and it has to do with life after death. And it's just like that. Unless you have the experience, it's hard to say it's actually there or that it's happening. You need to have the experience. And sadly enough, everybody, there's so little of us out there, really. That's why we know everybody in this field. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people in here. It's the same 50 to 100, whatever it is now. But I do find the longer you're in the field, you do have a chance of something happening to you. Not only because you're looking up at the sky trying, but you're also putting that signal out from your body. And I do believe that. I don't know how to lower my vibration. All I know is meditation. All I do is feel relaxed, you know? I fell asleep today when I was doing meditation, like almost within 2 minutes. I was doing the breathing exercises, and that's the last I remember. I woke up, it was an hour and 45 minutes later. But I don't feel anything. And I'm kind of like, well, I'm not going to lose faith, because I always said I've never seen anything move. It just doesn't happen until I saw something move. That changed everything. Changed everything. 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 My whole world was turned upside down the day I saw the dog's bowl move on the table. And yes, I do have it recorded somewhere. Well, I keep forgetting to do that. I'm going to put that back up. I forgot to hit the mute button. I'm sorry. You got to hear me slurping. This is a field where hardcore skeptics can't change unless they have the experience. And a lot of these skeptics out there, they just don't do the research. I think it's Seth Shostak. I think it's him. Who's the guy at UFO Skeptic Magazine, right? Isn't that him? Not really a bright guy at all. Anytime I've heard him on Larry King or on TV or on the internet, he really doesn't do any research whatsoever. He just looks at the information and says, nah, it's a lighthouse. Like Rendlesham Forest. They had a lot of witnesses at this thing. They saw UFOs, a triangular-shaped craft, shooting beams of light down at their feet, landed. Peniston touches it, writes in a book. The other guy, Colonel Haut, is walking around with the H-A-U-T, I believe, walking around with the voice recorder, documenting it. So, you've probably seen the episode where on Larry King, Skeptic Boy was like, no, they saw it was a light, it was the lighthouse. Stanton Friedman said, well, how did you know? There was a lot of guys down there who saw it. I actually think Stanton Friedman swore and he said, you're blowing it out your ass. Something like that. He didn't do anything, said Shostak. He just went off what other people said they thought that it was. A lighthouse. Yeah, the lighthouse. They've seen that lighthouse every night. You're going to tell me they're going to mistake a lighthouse light for reddish, eyeball-shaped red light that was going between the trees? And there was also a triangular imprint where the triangle craft landed. Oh, it's such a great story. Yeah. I remember when I first heard that, and I heard the recording of Colonel Haut, whatever, and he's like, there's a beam coming out of it. And then he says, it's shooting right up to the sky. It's right at our feet. It's a strange, and he said, a strange light. Love that. Hey, FAP with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Dodgers are going to wrap it up again next year. Thank you very much, Mr. Generoso. I like that. Thank you very much, Mr. Generoso. So these, Mick West, I wasn't really a big fan. And then I started looking more into him, into the things he's done, and I ran across this video. I thought I should share it, and he did a really good job. Wait until you see the other two that he debunked. It's just cool that it matches up. That's all. And the way it's explained, it's very dummied down. It's not. It's just good. All right, last night I played you 2 minutes of what was his name? Machu Picchu? Pikachu? It was Pikachu. New theory suggests universe is a simulation, nothing is real. I'm going to continue where we left off last night because it doesn't hurt. So, check it out.
What do they gather from the proposition that it is a simulation and the principle of efficient language, which doesn't require materialism or a physical universe?
Well, I tend to be skeptical of these ideas that say that the Matrix is reality because of something called the butterfly effect. The weather.
Oh, we heard this. Yeah, the weather is hard to control in a simulation. I don't know, something like that. Well, listen.
Is so complicated that even the fluttering of a butterfly's wing can create a cascade of tipping points to tip over a hurricane or a storm. So in other words, it's very difficult to simulate the weather, as you see by looking at the weather report every evening on the evening news. And so if we cannot simulate the weather, then how can we possibly simulate reality? And then how can reality itself...
Wait, that's dumb. That is dumb. That is so dumb. I don't buy it. I don't. All right. Point. He says, if a butterfly flaps a wing, it could tip over a hurricane. Did he see a simulation of that? Is what I want to know. Okay, by the way, if it's a computer simulation, he's not that smart. We think he's smart because he's from the other side of the world. I can't say he's what he is. I can't. Well, Pikachu, to me, doesn't seem that smart anymore. I think he's lost his marbles. I think the guy's just making stuff up just to be on TV. Seriously. How can you say that? The simulation, if it's a creation, a computer program by a higher species, higher intelligence, alien, whatever, doesn't it make sense that they wouldn't make a butterfly wing cause a hurricane to tip over? They wouldn't create that effect in the simulation. They know that's ridiculous. And I don't buy it. I don't buy it. How can it? Okay, you know what I mean? It's almost like saying, if I draw with this pen, it'll keep drawing forever and go around the earth and come back to the same paper. It's impossible. It can't do it. If a butterfly, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. I just got dummied down by Pikachu. If a butterfly flaps its wings, you don't even feel it when you're standing next to it. The motion of your body would distort that breeze. Come on, man. Really? He thinks it's that? He's saying you cannot create a simulation and have the weather in it because it's too difficult. Then he says, just look at the Weather Channel or something. Forecasts. Well, what does he mean? That they can't predict the weather? You can't predict the weather, so who gives a shit if a butterfly flapped its freaking wing? Who cares? And by the way, they have two. He said one, didn't he? If a butterfly flaps its wing. I'm pretty sure he said it only had one wing.
Is so complicated that even the fluttering of a butterfly's wing.
The fluttering of a butterfly's wing. So he's like this? I mean, what is he talking about? This guy's Oh, it's sad. Oh, he may have old timers. Oh, all right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pikachu, whatever the hell your name is. That's sad. I shouldn't talk like that. God rest his soul. He's not dead yet. Okay. Okay. Calm down, everybody. I just thought it would be nice to hear something smart, and we got nothing smart. All right, let's go. Let's see. Let's finish it.
That matter is really compressed energy.
That's right. And so we have to realize that the ancient philosophers got some of these things right, because they realized that materialism, the idea that we're just atoms, that's all we are, is limited. So now we're talking about wormholes, we're talking about bending space-time, we're talking about superluminal velocities, far beyond the simple materialistic idea that we're just made out of atoms.
But there has to be something to that. I mean, when you look at consciousness in and of itself, and the longing to know answers and to want to abstract the nature of reality and know it from what you see around you, there aren't very many beings, it seems, that can do that. So if we can do that at an exponentially greater degree than the objects around us and the vertebrates around us, then why wouldn't there be super beings who are capable of constructing something that to us simpletons looked and felt like reality?
Well, that's the idea that a cosmic being of some sort created a computer game, pushed the play button, and here we are as digital puppets, protesting the fact that we are real, that we have free will, we are masters of our destiny, when actually it's just somebody hitting the play button of their computer screen. And it gets even worse if that computer screen itself is a byproduct of pure consciousness. You see, in quantum theory, things are not real until they're measured. But measurement requires consciousness. Only conscious beings can measure things. And so lasers, transistors, computers, the internet, all of it is based on the quantum principle that consciousness determines existence.
But what about...
I really don't understand how that works, to be honest with you. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure about this field anymore. I think I'm done. I literally can't handle it anymore. It's very confusing, okay? Something doesn't exist until you look at it. That's not true. It doesn't react until you look at it. That's what they should be saying. It sees you watching it, so it changes. It's always been there. It's existed, and the only reason it didn't move because it didn't have a reason to. It wasn't being watched. How hard is this? I should get a degree like this guy. Pikachu gets a degree, I want one too. It's amazing. This isn't that hard. In ufology, I was going to say in UFOs. In ufology, all you have to do is say it's not real, and you're going to win 85% of those conversations, right? If you just want to play it safe. Not real. I should say it's not a UFO. No, I should say it's not aliens. Even the things that we're seeing today, and I said this on Alien Addict today as well, I think we are the Tic Tac owners, the United States of America, or some dark project or projects, because that was in Fravor saw that. "17 years ago, right? 2004, you add 10, that's 14. Add 3, that's 17. Add 3 more, that's 20 for a total of 6. Add this year, 2021, and that's 7. 17 years. How more, if we back engineered the Tic Tac, the gimbal to go fast, I can't imagine how much more advanced they actually are. Especially what the Iraqis were talking about in 93, seeing the drones do undrone-esque things. It's pretty amazing. Well, we've got one more segment on that. We'll do that next time. And we'll see what Pikachu says on the universe is a simulation, even though he just said it isn't. What time is it? All right, let's get to the 37th parallel. Have you guys ever heard of it? 37. I thought it was the 33rd parallel. It's the 37th. 33 degrees, 37 degrees. Let me pull this up. It runs right across almost the center of America, pretty much the center. And they're calling this Extraterrestrial Highway. It makes a strong case for UFOs. Why are they so abundant in this area? I wish I'd had Linda Moulton Howdy Doody on. She could definitely tell us. And also not Butch Wachowski. What's his name? Chris Wachowski? Well, anyway, he's a retired police officer, COVID. And I think he noticed that along this 37th parallel were massive cattle mutilations happening. And lights seen, UFOs, and a lot of other strange anomalies happen right along here. And that wraps around the entire world, okay? So around the 37th parallel, for some reason, it is a hotspot for UFOs. Or I should say, yeah, it's a highway. Well, Ben Mesrich published a book, The 37th Parallel, The Secret Truth Behind America's UFO Highway. First impression of his book, they said, it's an interesting theory, but we're too busy at the time to look into the matter. That was the UFO sightings desk reference? No? At various UFO conferences where I've spoken over the past 3 years, the question kept coming up from audience members. What about this whole 37th parallel UFO superhighway thing? I could only shrug my shoulders and offer guesswork based on my familiarity with the states and counties in various regions of the United States. My gut opinion has been that I did not think the claim would hold up to statistical science. It does. The 2018 data was combined from both UFO reporting services, MUFON, and NUFORC, or NUFORCE, however you want to say it, totaling 6,929 of reported UFO sightings. For the lateral measurement, I removed 284 sighting records where municipal locations were not specified, or about 4%. This left 6,645 UFO sightings reports with measurable locations. The result was that some 10 other latitude parallels in the United States have many more UFO sightings reported. Many of these other parallels have nearly doubled or tripled the UFO sightings reports than does the 37th parallel. Huh? Wait a second. So this is the 37th parallel right here? So they got a whopping more. Look at all that. So what's so special? I don't get it. Of course, some will want to point out, as the book did, that there were instances of cattle mutilations and paranormal activity along the 37th parallel. Yes, if we Google cattle mutilation and specify a state, we quickly find that just about every state has some degree of livestock mutilation activity. Interestingly, I could not find any evidence of the existence of a cattle mutilation database. This surprised me, especially when you consider that so many folk claim to be studying the livestock mutilation phenomena. Dun, 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 dun. Also, I did a similar exercise regarding paranormal issues. Simply browsing the subject matter, paranormal for any state or county, you get a robust list of the most haunted places, ghost walk routes, and scariest hiking trails. I'm not trying to shoot holes in the UFO sightings. After all, we've had 146,800 UFO sightings reported from 2001 through 2018. What I am shooting holes in is this much hyped 37th parallel notion. On the surface, it sounds cool, but it does not stand up to statistical analysis. It is high time that some of these UFO folk myths get tested by measurable data about where UFOs are really being reported and where they're not. On the 7th of March 2019, the Syracuse News-Times paper online edition published a similar story to what I have related above. As a result, I received a lot of social media responses and emails staunchly assuring me that the 37th parallel was indeed the UFO superhighway. Many UFO people complain that the 6,645 events from 2018 was, and he quotes, "an significant sample size," unquote, to make such a definitive judgment. I let the issue rest until recently. From early 2020 through January 7, 2021, I have logged about 500 hours augmenting our USA 2001 to 2018 UFO database with latitude and longitude information. This was done to support another type of analysis to be included in our 2021 edition of our UFO Sightings Desk Reference 2001 to 2020. The data reflected UFO sightings reports from 2001 to 2018, a total of 146,800 UFO sightings reports. I ran the same query report against the 18 years' worth of data. It's the same. Same results. Unbelievable. It's the same. Still down in the bottom. Bottom, 5,200. It's the same thing. 2 to 3 times. Forget it. So the 37th parallel is a bunch of BS, is what this article is saying. Capiche? Hey, it's a one capiche show, everybody. I can't believe the 37th parallel, after all these years, since 1990, I believe, for me, thinking this was a super highway for you, a super extraterrestrial highway. God, I feel like I'm yelling. I just get so angry reading this stuff. It's like, again, a cool little thing. Hey, you want to go over... You and me, this summer, we're going to go across the 37th parallel and look for UFOs, all right? No, it's not okay, Dad. The 34th parallel was much better. Look at the 34th. 13,508. Look at this. 614. It's the highest. Nothing changes. The 37th parallel is not even in the top 10 for UFO sightings along that parallel. It's pretty amazing stuff, everybody. See, I don't know why people have to lie. You know, dudes and dudettes, it's all out there. It's all... What if everything we know is a lie? Oh. Well, it's not as easy as a blanket statement that everybody lies. because everybody lies. There isn't one person here who has never not told a lie, including myself. Not here. I'm just saying, in life, everybody lies. It's frustrating. But that 37th parallel, Linda Moulton, howdy doody, and this other guy were looking at cattle mutilations 20-some years ago. And we're like, oh yeah, this 37th parallel, man. I even think they did a show on it. Like there was a documentary with the cop guy, I think, and it turned into a TV show. I don't know. Super highway for extraterrestrial. It's a dumb thing. All right. John Ventry. Am I saying that right? Is it Ventre? Is it Venter? It's Ventry, right? It's an interesting conversation he's having with somebody. Who is it?
So Trump is running against Hillary.
Right.
And to be honest with you, Fred, almost all my books have dealt with how did we get here? What are we doing here? You know, did we evolve? Were we genetically engineered? Or did God create us, like they said, 6,000 years ago, you know? So that seems to be a theme in a lot of my work, you know? So let's take a look at what happened here. It's election day 2016, right? So
No.
Trump is running against Hillary.
Right.
And at the same time, you got all these dignitaries that go to Antarctica, of all places. You have John Kerry, Buzz Aldrin, the Russian Orthodox Pope, and others. They're in Antarctica. And it's almost as though they're getting ready to make an announcement, thinking Hillary is going to win and Trump wins. And if you remember, Fred, when you're watching election night, it was like it's almost like the polls, they were saying Hillary's winning, and then
lost. Yeah.
And then she.
That's exactly what happened with Trump. Those machines were fixed when Hillary was running for president. And the red wave came. That's what happened. Whatever happened, it didn't work. But it looks like Trump's out. Hey, so this is interesting. They went, these dignitaries or these powerful people went down to Antarctica. Do you remember? And then they had to airlift Buzz Aldrin out of there because he, I think, fell. But he got sick or hurt or something. And then there was that tweet, that fake tweet. I think it's a fake tweet. Where he said, what we saw down there isn't hell or something. It's the worst thing ever. Something like that. Oh, God, I can't remember. What was it? It wasn't supposed to be, but it was a fake tweet, I guess. I think Parler is gone. I think that they took Parler, that new social media platform for Republicans, basically, the right. The app is no longer available. Google got rid of it. So you can't use the app anymore to Parler. I want to see if it's still here, though. Let's take a look. Are you guys with me? Yeah. I wonder if this is the only way you can get on it. Uh-oh. Yep, it's gone. Parler's gone. So they're suppressing. Trump is no longer on Twitter. They banned him. And they took Parler down the same day. So we don't have a place where we could talk. So now we're going to go back to Twitter. And there's going to be people complaining. Oh, it worked. It showed up. This is my account. I haven't used it. That's so weird. Well, anyway, you can't go on your phone anymore and use it unless you go on and use the internet. But the app is gone, right? Uh-oh. Oh, wait a second. Let's see if this works. I never log out of these things. It won't let me log in. The button doesn't work. You can't even log in. I can't. Huh. Let me do this. Refresh it. Already have an account. Log in. Okay. Is that you? Yeah. Click. Oh, there it goes. Enter CAPTCHA. H Z G 7 E V. Okay, I'm in. So it's still working. Boy, it's slow. I think there's a lot of people on it or something. I mean, it's taking forever to log on. Yep, Parler's still there. In order to protect user safety on Google Play, for long-standing policies required that apps displaying user-generated content have moderation policies and enforcement that removes egregious content like posts that incite violence. All developers agree that these terms and have reminded Parler of this clear policy in recent months. We're aware of continued posting in the Parler app that seeks to incite ongoing violence in the U.S. We recognize that there can be reasonable debate about content policies and that it can be difficult to apps to immediately remove all volatile content. But for us to distribute an app through Google Play, we do not require that apps implement robust moderation for egregious content in light of this ongoing and urgent public safety threat. We are suspending the app's listings from the Play Store until it addresses these issues. So they're saying that they have to remove all of those threats before they can come back. You shouldn't be enticing violence. That's true. That's true. Don't entice violence. They're right. I'm not even going to say anything else about that because I don't believe anything I read anymore or see. This world has gotten into the whole world, ufology. I'm sticking to that right now. You know, I haven't been doing a lot of ghost stuff. I am so done. I don't know what it is. Every time I see something like these videos that I would play, a top 5 and top 5 ghosts that can scare your socks off, and then doors are open, chairs are flying. Come on, man. If that was real. And everything always seems to be just out of view. A table's in the way. You can't see the floor if a door's opening. Parler's a stupid name anyway. 2020 Sasquatch caught on trail cam. End Bigfoot noises. Name that species, number 15. The Floyd Squatch is real. This is Chase Floydink. Floyd ILNC. Hold on, let me see something here. I've been working almost nonstop on my video lessons for my students. Due to their length, though, I've been having trouble getting new ones released every day. I guess videos. Yeah, I don't know if we need to read that. A Chef Floyardee Studios production. Chase Floydink. Well, we'll repurpose. I don't know. It's 30 minutes long, though. Maybe there's a...
And then I'm going to get the other one. I think that was one right there. And now.
Did you hear that? Ooh, I could do that. Ooh. Come on, man.
It's your call. I set the apple trap right in here. It's gone.
Well, of course it's gone. It's out in the wilderness. Yeah. Birds, bugs, balloon. Oh no, that's UFOs. Hold on, I want to see something if I have any time references here. Oh, okay. She's heard similar things to this. Just like the ones on her property, DJ said. Interesting. Well, that's what? Okay, there's nothing in there.
I mean, we'll look at the footage and see. There's some leftover apple, I think.
Yeah, I thought, okay, so I'm going to have to listen to this. I'll put the link in the description. I don't want to play too much of somebody's video. Here's some UFO sightings from Mavi777. Let's see what's going on with good old Mavi. Did we see any of these? It's an airplane. Seriously? Let's just look from the beginning. Oh my god. Nobody should have to suffer through this. Nobody. Except us. Nice airplane. Beautiful. No, you know what it is? It's a drone. I can hear it. That's a drone. You can hear it if you have headsets on. Alright, I can't. This is ridiculous. What's next? It's not his fault. CGI, could already tell the way they're focusing. It's a fixed video. Why is it when hoaxers are faking something, they always zoom like that? They're already focused in on it, right? And then they off zoom it so bad, and they're like, oh, I better go back. I think what they do is they put the fake blurring in there, and then they try to line up the fake UFOs with the blurring, and it never matches, or they do it too much. It's so stupid. I bet you they always do it 3-4 times. God, I wish that was real. Looks pretty good. Oh, see, there they go. No reason. No reason! There's no reason to focus, like, no reason at all. That's how you know. Get out of here with that.
See, one is an airplane going left to right, but there's 4 other lights there.
Oh, looks like they're coming in for a landing.
Hovering. Kind of in a pattern.
No, they're not. Are they?
One up top there you can see is definitely an airplane. Not sure what those others are. 2 bright, 1 soft.
2 bright? No, they're moving from left to right, Jack.
There's Fountain Hills, Arizona.
That's where I live.
Zoom in on it.
Oh, Fountain Hills? These are airplanes coming in. They come right over Fountain Hills, and then they go over the McDowell Mountains to the airport. Thank God I know what I'm doing. I live here. Can't watch it. I made that same mistake he's doing when I first started. There's all these UFOs are lining up. I think we've seen this one before in years past. It looks like a repurposed UFO sighting. No, October 2020? Source, robots will kill. Robots. I don't know what we're looking at, Mavi. Mavi! 777. Let's take stills now. I can't play anymore. I don't like what I'm seeing. No, not a big fan. I want to play it, but I'm not going to. Well, we know what these are. Probably these two right here. Watch. No. I don't know. I don't know what time of day it is. There's no... Whatever happened to timestamps, guys? We don't have any timestamps on these. We don't get what kind of camera they're using. We don't get the weather. We get Jack Squat. I haven't played this many videos in 2 months. You know? It's been a while. I don't know. This is amazing. All right. This is going to be a good thing right now, what I'm going to do. Earlier tonight, right before my premiere, Third Phase of Moons, Brent Cousins, and Blake, of course. Brent drew again. He did the artwork with the caller, or callers. So I wanted to take a look. It's pretty cool. It's very interesting to watch. I like it. Because I can't do it. I can't draw. I can't draw. Drawing is hard for me. I can't even draw a circle. What?
Overflow, in my opinion, this is unprecedented. This is the updates, the videos, the aerial shot that just was captured by the USGS just moments ago. And as you can see, the caldera is rising rapidly. What's going to happen once it peaks over the crest of the caldera? Well, that's the big question. Everybody wants to find out. And in my opinion, it's not going to take too much longer to find out. Give it about 2 weeks, and we're going to see if this thing crests to this day what it is, and that's what's amazing. We also have my brother Brent.
Oh yeah, remember
he
that?
explained a white anomaly. What the heck is this? What is it doing there? Definitely, in my opinion, this is otherworldly. It's not of this earth, and I still can't tell you to this day the video right now before we get to that of what I believe is and it was captured aboard a commercial airliner on his way to Tijuana. And we're looking at something that can't be explained. A white anomaly. What the heck is this?
I think this is I think if it's anything, it's a floating balloon that lost its helium and is just up 28,000 feet.
What is it doing there?
All right, let's get to Brent.
And I'm walking up, and there's two, I want to call it like an auditorium setting, but it was clear, and it was like I was standing like there was stars all around me. I was kind of out in space. That's what it looked like. And there was all these entities around me, and I could hear them whispering, you know. And it was like, you know, I kind of wasn't supposed to be there. And I'm walking up, and there's two prominent ones in front of me, and they're kind of cloaked with hoods kind of on. And they told me, you know, it's not time yet. You need to go back and all this other stuff. So anyway, next thing you know, I'm in the hospital. I was in there a few weeks. Had 200 stitches in my back, shoulder, all like that. Almost died from it. So I'm in the hospital 3 weeks. I get home, and this happened in July of '73. So I get home in August, and almost immediately, I don't know if you remember Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that, the show used to come on every Christmas with the little elves in it, the one that wants to be a dentist. Anyway,
The stop animation, old school.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's Rankin and Bass that made those. Right. So anyway, one morning I wake up and my bed surrounded by those. I mean, they look exactly like the elves from Rudolph, and I could tell, that something was off about them because that's, I guess, how they kind of presented themselves to me, but I could tell something was different behind that. Something was behind that, And, I remember what they would do is, this is going to sound weird, but they would walk me throughout the hall. We go into my kitchen, and they wouldn't speak with their mouths, but the main one was, it had like a female voice. It was really soothing. It knew my name and everything, But they would actually allow me to get up on my kitchen table. I'd run as fast as I could across the table, and I'd jump as high as I could off of it, and I'd just float down like really slow. I wouldn't fall. I wouldn't get hurt or anything. And they let me do that a bunch of times. And I can remember floating over my aunt and my uncle would sleep over sometimes on the weekend. I can remember looking down at them, and after that, we would go through my back door into the yard, and we're in like a rural area. And I can remember being floated up into a light, and then I don't really remember much about, if I was on a craft or whatever. That part is kind of foggy, but that happened a lot around then. About 9 months later, since I got bit by the dog and everything, we sold the house and moved back to New Orleans, where I was for years. And throughout my life, I guess especially when I was young, my mom would catch me trying to crawl out of my window. I've woken up in the woods. One time I woke up at my neighbor's house across the street on their sofa, and stuff like that. That happened throughout the whole time of my childhood. And I guess the last time it happened was about 7 years ago. And it comes in spurts. It'll happen like for maybe a month or two and then stop. And it might be years before it happened again. But about 7 years ago, I woke up driving down a bridge, and I was like, wait, what's going on? How did I get here? I look over, there's a bag on my seat from like Walgreens drugstore, and it's got like a receipt in it that said 3:45 in the morning. Well, I don't remember even going there or how I, even got to that point, or how I'm coming down a bridge. And that same week, I woke up at one of the 24-hour Walmarts with a basket full of stuff that I had no idea how that stuff got in there. I don't even remember going there. But, yeah, so this stuff's been happening to me my whole life, and I can't really put my finger on, what the main objective of all this stuff is. It's, I always thought about going under some kind of regression maybe to see if I could figure out, what was going on. But, the things never did scare me, the voice that they would talk to me, it was very soothing. And like I said, they presented themselves as something, like I said, the elves from Rudolph. It sounds kind of weird, but that's what they tried to look like. But I could tell it wasn't real, especially after the first time. They kept doing it, and I started to see they almost look like, I don't know, I'd say ant people or something. It was kind of like, they kind of reminded me of bugs, what I could see of them behind that kind of, I don't know if it was like a hologram or something, but you could tell that, that's not what they really were. I think they would just present themselves as that because it was probably non-threatening to a 3-year-old kid. And why me? I have no idea. And
let me ask you, so, you're ending up in locations and you can't explain how you got there, like the Walmart, your friends, your next door neighbors, in the woods, in the forest. Have you ever thought about maybe, I don't know, it's kind of difficult to do it every single day, disciplined. I'm not sure, it sounds like it's kind of random, but are you like sleepwalking? Do you think that it's possible that you could actually, set up a camera or surveillance to see if you're actually sleepwalking or you're actually...
They figure that, oh, well, these... So...
And I hope you enjoyed this, rendition of Brent's kind of,
Oh,
art
look at that.
of representing what happened.
This dog's like, and this guy's like, no. He's got some claws. He's about to go dog shit all over him instead of ape shit. Got a little pocket. Nice little 3 buttons. It's pretty cool, man. Oh, he dislocated a finger. Ah! It's so cool, though. I wish I could draw anything. I wish I could draw this line and that line right there. That's amazing. Right off the cuff, the guy's telling the story, and he just draws it. Very cool. That's rare. That's like a courtroom artist, right? That's artist. This is for writing, right? You can do that. You can sign the check. That's what that means. It means sign the check. Check, please. So an interesting thing has happened. The last 2 videos here. YouTube tells me that my video has something that is not suitable for all advertisers in it. The Day Zero show 2 nights ago and last night with me and Michael. Now, me and Michael didn't do anything that showed anything, and I got approved. What they do is they limit your income until they can verify it. So I had a manual review of my video, and they determined that it is suitable for all advertisers. And they did it again, 2 nights in a row. So now I'm waiting for this other one. It's just bull crap. But in the meantime, you get all these views and everything. And if you're making a living off YouTube, you lose about 25, depending how long it takes them to get back. I lost 50% of the money I could have made. It's only $3, but yeah, it's wild stuff, man. It's wild stuff being a YouTuber. I had no idea. No idea. Oh, I'm in the wrong section. Hold on. I'm looking for something and I'm in the wrong place. All right. Oh. Hope you don't mind. Oh, hold on. I do enjoy when you bring this. This isn't. Oh, I can't play it, but I'll watch it. Okay. All right, Helen, I got it. I can't watch it on the show, but I'll watch it. I think I've seen it. Let's see. I just want to know. I thought somebody sent me something. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I forgot to email Shane. Damn it. Okay. I was going to make a video on this, but I'm not. I'm just going to, I'm just going to talk about it. So, somebody, oh, you son of a, oh, do I have it here? That's not it. Is this it? That's not it. Is this, no. Is this it? That's not it. That's not it. I don't understand what's going on. This is weird. This is so weird. Somebody sent me something. Hey, Alien Girl 111 with a $1.99 super sticker. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very generoso. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Sexy dance. I saw that earlier tonight. All right. This bothers me. So there's a UFO on Mars. I'm going to have to do something stupid. Hold on, I think I figured it out. Yeah, here it is. All right, so you guys know what this is. I'm showing you. Hold on. You know what this is, right? The gimbal. See it? Now, here's a picture from the Mars rover. And you tell me if it looks the same. See what that looks like? Holy mackerel. Are you kidding? There it is. It's kind of similar, no? It's got a bell at the bottom, kind of. This has kind of got a belly. And then it's got a protrusion coming out the top. This has a protrusion. Huh. This is... nobody's ever done this before. It's the first time it's ever been seen. Anywhere. Nobody's done this comparison, but made... What's the name of him? He made in England. That's his name when he comes here. But he's probably asleep for another couple hours. It's 4 a.m. But it's amazing. It's not perfect. But this is from the rover. This is a picture. This isn't night vision or a FLIR. But it's pretty cool anyway. First time anybody's ever seen it, more than a couple of people. Congratulations, you've seen 2 firsts tonight. The Mary Hall, cool video, right? All those UFOs cutting through the clouds. And this. It's pretty cool. It's pretty close. Hey, I almost said Kathleen Turner. Rebecca Turner with a $4.99 super sticker that says, keep it up. I'm trying. Ma! Meatballs! Come on. Starving. Anywho. Hey, Vinny Barbarino 29, how you doing over there? I see you walking around school. You still going out with Jenny Vellatrucci? All right, let's get serious now and talk about, what do you want to talk about? What do you think we should be doing right now in ufology? You think disclosure's coming? It's not. What's this? All right, I have this set up ready to go.
There was, for example, a set of 16 little mounds in the city area examined by a man named Horace Crater, a physicist and pattern analysis expert at the Tennessee Space Institute.
I don't understand why I have this here. Oh, this is Mars. Yeah, the face on Mars and stuff. Yeah, they did. This is a pretty cool little thing they put together here. Yeah, I thought I could play this. That's why I didn't. There it is, face on Mars. Looks just like it. It's pretty amazing. There it is. Pareidolia. Oh, hold on. I think I have something interesting. Okay, I just remembered something. Oh no, Richie. I'm never going to find it. I'm never going to find it. Oh my God, I just screwed up everything. Have you ever seen... Okay, I think I know where I can find... I don't want to blow it yet. I don't want to blow it. I think I talked about this when GoofOn first did one of our first shows. Let me see if I can find it. It's so dumb, but I think it'll be fun to just look at anyway, right? So hold on, let me get this here. It is very silly, so let me type that. There it is. All right, I think I found it. Hold on. Yep, here it is. Oh, I don't think I can play that. No, there's got to be another version. Damn it, I'm taking a risk if I play it. I'm taking a risk. I don't want to do it. Oh, wait, who's this? All right, this guy won't care. He's a good friend. Have you ever seen the video of Elvis Presley shape-shifting? You heard me. Oh, we can't play that. That's Elvis music. Oh, this is the color version. I want the black and white version. So he's backstage and gives this girl a sign, something, gives her a kiss. She meets him. And apparently his face is shape-shifting, and they try to hide it. They see his face is going to start changing, but I don't think that's what it is. It's coming up. You could already see under his eyes. Something's going on with that eye. They actually almost come out of his head. And everybody notices it. She just noticed something's wrong with Elvis, the little girl. Watch, coming up. She's looking at him funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't look. Oh, no. She just noticed right there. His face is falling up. Look at the nose. Something happened to him. This video sucks. We got to go use the original. I'm just going to do it because I care about you people.
Link, you come right in here, sweetheart. That's it. You face that way. Turn right around that way.
Okay, before it even started, this person looks like a clown. Look at the face. It's just bad pixelating. That's all this is. Look, it looks like a clown. Maybe they're all, oh no, they're all shapeshifters. Look at this guy. He's exploding. He's coming apart at the head. This is so dumb. I love it.
Face that way. Turn right around that way. Hi.
Let's just get to Elvis's face deformatizing. It's hilarious. And you're a young lady, I see, huh? You got a mom and daddy? Do you got parents? Look at Elvis's face right there. They're trying to say it's coming apart.
Beautiful. Okay.
This is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Look at, even her face is falling apart. Look, her teeth came out. All right, you see what's going on here? It's all bull. It's just a bad old camera. That's all it is. But people made thousands and thousands of views with this. Okay, here's where it happens.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now watch his face. Oh my God, what's happening to Elvis? Now a guy's going to come in and clean up his face right here. You see it? They noticed it. Something's wrong with Elvis. They're treating him like the alien that was coughing. Look, oh my God, he's turning into the crypt keeper. This guy gets in front of the camera to cover it up. Oh my God, what just happened to Elvi? Poor Elvis. Look at him, he's falling apart at the head. This is just awful. Just awful. Look, they're trying to get in front of the camera to hide it. Look at his eye. Oh, but look at this. Ah! Ah! Look at her buck teeth came out. Her eyes are bleeding white. Her hair just got longer immediately. Oh my God, this guy's got plastic over his head. Everybody's dying. Elvis, please. Oh, baby, please don't go. Oh, baby, please, 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 please don't go. This stupid video. People are so dumb. You got nothing better to do to make fun of Elvis? Oh, that's what we do here. There he is. This guy can't run a show. This guy's bad for ufology. Is that Joe Merja? You're damn right it's me, you bastard. I see everything you do on that show. I watch, I write, I take notes. I'm coming after you, Jordandy. Jordandy, huh? There, I made a funny about your name. That's about as funny as Joe Merja could be. How do you like Elvis falling apart on stage right in front of us, behind our backs? All right, now, what does this look like immediately? Not that. This. Don't look. Then, what did that look like? A Hershey bar or a turd? It's a muamua. That came out of your interstellar ass. It came out of your interstellar asshole. That's not nice, Richie. That's dirty. There it is. I didn't even show it to you. What a schmuck I am. I'm a schmuck on wheels. What movie? Do I look like a schmuck on wheels? What movie? Goodfellas. You would have never got it. That's when Maury, the guy who sold the wigs, was trying to get his money from Jimmy. Jimmy! You gonna give me that effing money? Are you gonna give me that effing money? I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'll get your money, kid. I'll get you. You're gonna get me my effing money! What do you think I am, a mutt? A mongrel? A mouse? He didn't say that. All right, and then he's grabbing him and he's choking him with the phone wire and he knocks his toupee off. Oh my God, and he starts laughing. I don't think that was supposed to happen. But they left it in the movie. That's Scorsese for you. Scorsese. I don't think he's that great. Scorsese's not that great. No. Scorsese is okay. He is. All right, here's something interesting. Whitley Strieber. How do you say that? Streiber or Strieber? Whitley Strieber. He says, I have attempted to find ways to come into contact with such energy and have discovered that it is immediately and vividly possible to do this, and that such contact leads over time to fundamental change of being. What in God's ever-loving name did he just say? I understand half. I understand. He says, I have attempted to find ways to come into contact with such energy. Get it? I got it. You found a way. Then he says, and discovered that it is immediately and vividly possible to do this. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. You found ways to make contact and you discovered it's easy. Okay. And then he says, and that such contact leads over time to fundamental change of being. Whose being? Whose being? Your own? Somebody said, replying to that, do you really follow what Whitley says? I can't. There's something tripping my BS meter. What is it about him that you find credible? Ah, that's right. Whitley Strieber, you are just a nothing. You've made a movie. That's all he did. Whitley Strieber got popular in making a movie. You understand? You capiche? He didn't do anything. He didn't fucking sightings. Give me a break. He didn't do anything. He is doing exactly what Christopher, what's his name? Bledsoe. What's with all these Christophers? Christopher Bledsoe, Christopher Peters, Christopher Walken. I mean, really, it's too many. It's very frustrating to me. Very frustrating. Oh, somebody says, oh my God, how did I miss this? You have a, oh wow, we may have an obelisk on Mars here. Jean Ward, you guys doing a sound watch stuff you guys bring forward. Let's see if there's anything new. Nope. Obelisks on Mars. Nope, nothing new. I could have sworn I had one more good sighting to show you. I'm just tired of everybody lying. You know what I mean? It's never-ending line of bullcrap. Always. Information realism. That's what they're saying the Matrix is. They're calling it, what's that? Information realism. All right. What? Hold on, I got this to show you. Hold on. Oh, what is this? I can't find it. I can't. Oh, God. Oh, Richie. See, I was, oh boy, I tell you, something's going on with my everything. Everything. You know I'm always prepared, right? Always. Never am I not. Oh my God, what is this? Here we go. All right, let's see. I want to see what I want to do. What do we want to talk about? This is the one that Renee was trying to get me to look at. Okay, here. Mr. MBB333. We haven't looked at any of these in a while. Is the volume low? Damn.
Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going down to...
Oh, and then I want to go to Vegas and take a look at the Schmuck's UFO sightings.
Antarctica, where yet another location has been found, this time by Kenneth, who shared this with me a couple of days ago, of an area that looks like there's smoke billowing out of a 2-mile long scar that's black in the center, appears to be melting snow on the north side of the burn scar, right in the middle of all this. See what looks like a black scar in the middle of the pure white snow. Just looks out of place. Coming out of the black scar, which is nearly 2 miles long, you can see what looks like smoke. This whole area here looks out of place. You've got a black, what looks like a scar. We're going to go in and take a closer look at this scar. You can see where there's what looks like gouging down in here. This looks like smoke. If you analyze this, take all things into consideration, you don't see any blue on this side. It's pure white. Over here you've got blue, which indicates melting. That tells us there's a heat source somewhere in this black scar. The heat source is primarily where the black
Unbelievable with this freaking thing. What this looks like to me, and I was trying to say, it looks like, he says it's blue here because it's melting. No. It looks like somebody was with a shovel and they were throwing, it looks like a bunch of coughed up rocks, or ice, I mean. This is the right? So whatever came in, it looks like it may have come straight down or at an angle, and then you're seeing it burn up while it hit the ground. It's very unusual.
Black is the thickest, and
evenly, well, they're not 100% even, but they're almost equidistant. You got that right, JP. This is weird. I also think there's a little bit to blame on the stitching of this picture. I bet you this is going to be gone.
the smoke is the thickest, and it seems to be pushing not only the smoke, but the heat in this direction, and the heat is melting some of the surface snow and ice, turning it blue. I'm going to show you a video slideshow I put together of this particular location. There does appear to be something that has disturbed the snow, created a gouge in the snow, exposing the soil. Everything else is covered. You can see bare soil. Very unique observation by Kenneth, who shared this with me just a couple of days ago. And this burn scar, is what I'm calling it, is nearly 2 miles long from right in here all the way down to here. You're going to look at it in different formats, and you can clearly see this looks like smoke coming out of this area, that apparently this photo was taken right after whatever this was made impact with the snow and ice of Antarctica. You don't really see an object down here. It's kind of difficult to tell, but you can see some debris where the soil underneath the snow and ice has been disturbed. So that tells you that whatever made contact with this area made contact pretty hard. Because look over here. See how the soil's disturbed? Over here, the soil's disturbed. That didn't just happen by chance. Something made impact.
He talks to us like we're first graders. Anyway, I thought that would be interesting. That is pretty cool, actually. Not bad. What's this? Came out of nowhere?
Here at Old Faithful 24/7. And here's another example. This is from January the 6th. In fact, I found these myself. And in case you run across this later on down, bright green fireball. I mean, what are the odds of that happening? Here I zoom in, and I'm going to slow it down and get as close as I possibly can. But they were just taking a random panoramic view of the landscape when all of a sudden this beautiful green...
All of a sudden? I thought it was all of a sudden. Maybe I should just quit. That's what I should do. We'll quit. Yep, the whole thing's over. It's over. Yep. Well, I do want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. It's Friday night. Go enjoy the rest of your night, your weekend. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Right here on Goof On. Third phase, we'll have something going out tomorrow. I'm working on some other stuff, but keep an eye on that. Hey, thank you, super chatters and moderators. Thank you so much for the help and the generosity. It all goes right back into the kitty. And I want to thank the veterans and newcomers alike for hanging out. If you just came here for the first time, thank you for hanging out as long as you did. Most people leave within 2-3 minutes. That's true. No, it's not. It's 1 minute. That's it. I hope you guys enjoy football tomorrow. Don't forget Saturday and Sunday Bonanza playoffs. 3 games tomorrow, 3 games Sunday. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. Good night, everybody.